Hey friends, welcome to tonight's relaxing philosophy for sleep. This slow-spoken bedtime gentle narration is designed to help you unwind, clear your mind, and drift into a peaceful night's rest. Imagine this moment your body sinking into the softness of your bed, every muscle slowly releasing tension as your mind begins to calm. There's a simplicity in this moment, almost like a soothing weight lifting off your chest. You probably never realized philosophy could lull you to sleep so peacefully. But tonight, we're using the wisdom of Stoicism to help you drift off, finding calm in the teachings of ancient philosophers. It's not about diving into deep debates or intellectual ponderings, no. This is about letting go, clearing out the clutter of thoughts, and feeling the quiet settle in your bones. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And if you feel like sharing, let me know where you're tuning in from and what time it is where you are. I'd love to know. Now, dim the lights. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum. And let's ease into tonight's journey together. Let's start by talking about how to sleep, but not in the way you might think. It's easy to focus on what we have to do to get good sleep, make the room dark, get the right temperature, and silence the distractions. But there's another element that's often overlooked: your mind. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, recognized how important it is to master the art of relaxation, not just in the body, but in the mind too. And as simple as it sounds, one of the key ingredients to sleeping peacefully is letting go of the things that clutter your thoughts. It's that constant cycle of worry, regret, and what-ifs that prevents you from truly resting. The Stoics would say that these thoughts, especially about things you can't control, are the ones to release. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, encourages us to remember that the only thing within our control is our own actions and thoughts. The rest, how others behave, what the world throws at us, well, it's out of our hands. Imagine for a moment what it would feel like if you could put all those thoughts down just for tonight. Imagine a world where you don't have to fix everything, don't have to have all the answers. What would happen if you simply let go? That's the gift Stoicism offers, the ability to surrender control over what you cannot change. Let go of worry. You've carried it with you all day, perhaps longer. But, as Epictetus might remind you, the only thing that can truly disturb your peace is your reaction to things that happen to you. The Stoics made a distinction between what is up to us, our own actions and reactions, and what is not. The people around you, the events of the day, the things that didn't go as planned, none of that is something you can change right now. What you can change, however, is your attitude. So, as you prepare to close your eyes, imagine taking all those worries and setting them down beside your bed. You don't need to carry them into the night. In fact, the Stoic practice of ataraxia, state of calm and tranquility, calls for exactly this: the release of the mind's burdens so you can enter the night with a peaceful heart. Picture each worry as a stone, and as you breathe out gently, set each one down until you feel lighter. This practice isn't just for sleep, it's a life habit. Stoics believed in embracing the things they could control and letting go of the rest. In this moment, that's exactly what you're doing. You're choosing tranquility over turmoil. Your bed becomes a safe space, a refuge from the mind's endless chatter. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And right now, your reaction is a choice to leave the day behind and let your mind settle. What does that look like for you? Picture your thoughts as leaves drifting down a calm river, each one passing gently and without resistance. Don't try to hold on to any of them. Just let them float by. The Stoics would tell you this isn't a passive act. It's a powerful choice to focus your attention on what truly matters, the peace of this moment, and the beauty of it. This moment is all you need. There's no need to fix the past, predict the future, or solve anything. Simply focus on your breathing. Feel the air as it flows in and out, slow and steady. You're in control of this moment, and that's enough. Slowly, the waves of thoughts calm down. With every exhale, you release more. In the quiet, you begin to feel the weight of the world melt away, leaving only the simplicity of your breath and the softness of the sheets. What a gift to give yourself before sleep. The acknowledgement that you've done all you can for today, and now it's time to rest. The Stoics also taught us to accept whatever comes our way. This is called amor fati, the love of fate. Not just accepting things that go well, but embracing everything that happens, knowing it is part of a larger plan. And when it comes to sleep, this might mean accepting that not every night will be perfect. Maybe your thoughts are racing, or maybe sleep doesn't come easily tonight, but that's okay. The Stoics weren't about perfection. They were about finding peace in the imperfect. The wisdom here is simple. Whatever comes, it's okay. There's no need to force sleep, no need to control it. Simply let go and accept it. If tonight is restful, wonderful. If it's not, that's okay too. Your only task is to relax, to surrender the struggle. You're in this moment, and that's enough. Your job now is just to rest, as best as you can, and allow the process to unfold naturally as you settle deeper. Into the bed, your thoughts begin to slow. Every breath is deeper now, more comfortable, as your body becomes heavier in the sheets. You remember that earlier meditation trick. You're still carrying it with you. You've let go of today's worries. You've surrendered to the fact that there are things you cannot control. You've embraced the present moment, and in doing so, you've found peace. Tonight, sleep will come not from forcing it, but from allowing it just as the Stoics allowed. Life to unfold on its own terms. And with each breath, you sink deeper, knowing that all is well, exactly as it is. Now that your mind has begun to quiet, let's continue to deepen this sense of calm. Stoicism teaches us that peace isn't something we can chase. It's something we cultivate within ourselves. The next step is learning how to let go of worry. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the importance of recognizing that our worries often stem from things we can't control: other people, external events, or circumstances outside of our immediate reach. But what we do have control over, according to Marcus, is how we respond to those things. He reminds us that we should always focus our energy on things within our power, and anything outside of that realm is not worth the energy we so freely give it. Picture this: all those little worries that have been lingering in your mind like weighty stones. They have no place here. You can choose to release them now, as a Stoic would. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine gathering all those worries into a little bag. Feel how heavy it is, filled with what-ifs, doubts, fears, and regrets. Now, picture yourself setting that bag down, step by step. As you let go of each worry, feel the lightness return to your body. This is not weakness. It is strength. It takes strength to let go, to leave things behind, to realize that sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing at all. And right now, nothing is exactly what you're doing. You're allowing yourself to rest, to simply be without the weight. of unresolved thoughts clinging to you. You might notice that as you let go of your worries, there's a peaceful stillness that settles in. It's the silence that Marcus Aurelius often referred to when he spoke about the inner tranquility of a Stoic mind. This stillness is not just the absence of noise, but the presence of peace. Imagine how it would feel to live in this stillness, to carry it with you throughout your day. But for now, as you lie here ready for sleep, let it fill you. Let your body feel heavy in the sheets, grounded, as if the very act of resting is an expression of acceptance. This is part of the Stoic approach to life. Amor fati, the love of fate. Not just the love of what's easy or pleasant, but the love of everything that comes your way. Every situation, whether joyful or challenging, has something to teach you. And when it comes to sleep, there's an important lesson in surrendering to the night. You may not control how quickly or deeply you fall asleep, but you can control your choice to welcome the process, rather than forcing yourself into rest. Let it come naturally. Trust that your body knows what to do when you let go of the need to control. Embrace the quiet now. Silence can be a strange companion in this world of constant noise. We often forget how powerful stillness can be, how much it has to offer. The Stoics, however, recognized its value. They believed that true wisdom and peace could only be found in silence. But silence isn't just about external quiet. It's about the stillness inside. And tonight, that's exactly what we're inviting you to experience. As you focus on your breath, feel how it slows, how your mind clears. There's no rush, no need to do anything. The act of simply being present, of surrendering to this moment, is enough. It's the embodiment of the Stoic philosophy of living. In accordance with nature, allowing the moment to unfold without resistance, without impatience. Nature doesn't rush, it simply flows, and so do you. You've entered the stillness of the night, where time slows, where only your breath exists. With each inhale and exhale, you deepen into this peace. The next part of Stoic wisdom we can focus on tonight is about acceptance. We often think that peace comes from controlling every aspect of our lives. But the Stoics teach us a different truth. Peace comes from accepting what is. Let's think about that for a moment. Many of the things we worry about before sleep are completely beyond our control, and yet we cling to them, thinking we can somehow change them. The Stoics would argue that true peace isn't found in changing the world to suit our desires, but in accepting the world as it is. The serenity that comes from this acceptance is profound. And tonight, as you prepare to sleep, let's practice this acceptance together. Picture the things that have weighed on your mind, the concerns about tomorrow, the things you wish had gone differently. Acknowledge them, but don't hold on to them. Accept that they are what they are, and that in this moment, they have no power over you. Just as the ocean waves come and go, so too do your thoughts. You don't need to control the waves, just let them wash over you. By accepting what is, you find peace in simply allowing things to be as they are. And now, as you feel your body sink further into relaxation, remember that acceptance is a choice that will bring you peace tonight. As you settle deeper into the calm, I want you to think about the nature of sleep itself. The Stoics valued rest not as an escape, but as a necessary part of maintaining balance and clarity. Sleep, they would argue, is essential for a healthy mind and spirit. It's during rest that we replenish our energy, reflect on the day, and prepare for what comes next. And while we often see sleep as a passive activity, the Stoics understood that it, too, requires practice. It's about setting the intention to rest, letting go of the need to control and accepting the night as it is. In that way, sleep becomes a reflection of the Stoic practice of eudaimonial, living a life of virtue, balance, and well-being. When you sleep tonight, you are practicing this balance, giving yourself permission to rest, knowing that by doing so, you are nurturing both your body and mind. You don't need to chase sleep, just as you don't need to chase happiness. Instead, let it come naturally as a byproduct of living in harmony with yourself. Feel the warmth of your blanket, the softness of your pillow, the stillness of the room. Everything around you is aligned with peace, just as your mind now is. And with each breath, you draw closer to sleep, allowing yourself to release whatever remains of the day. The night is your time to replenish, to let go, and to rest in the knowledge that everything will unfold as it should. Sleep is your right, your reward for the day's work, and with the wisdom of the Stoics, you can surrender to it completely. As you continue to relax and settle deeper into your bed, let's take a moment to reflect on the Stoic notion of mastering our thoughts. The Stoics believed that the mind, much like the body, requires training. It's easy to see how our thoughts can become unruly, like a wild horse galloping in all directions. We tend to get caught up in negative patterns, spiraling into anxiety, fear, or regret. The Stoics, however, taught that we can take control of our minds, guiding them to a place of calm and clarity. Just as a skilled rider tames the wild horse, we can learn to control our thoughts, guiding them gently back to a place of peace. And as you lie here tonight, preparing for rest, you can begin practicing this Stoic art. Picture your thoughts as leaves floating on a stream, each one coming and going without attachment. You don't need to chase them, hold on to them, or force them to stay. Let them pass, knowing that the mind is meant to wander, but it's your choice whether to follow it. By gently redirecting your thoughts, you create a space where peace can naturally settle in. Let that image soothe you. Now your thoughts are like leaves on a calm stream, each one drifting by, carried away with the flow of time. We often don't realize how much power we have over our own thoughts. In the midst of a busy day, we forget that we can choose which thoughts to entertain and which ones to dismiss. But the Stoics were acutely aware of this power. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught that while we can't control the events around us, we can control how we respond to them. The same is true for the thoughts that arise in our minds. You may have noticed how certain thoughts, especially negative ones, can appear suddenly and unexpectedly. But the Stoics would encourage you to ask, do these thoughts serve me? Do they bring me peace, or do they cause distress? If they don't serve you, there's no need to cling to them. You have the power to dismiss them, to choose not to engage. Right now, in this peaceful moment, practice this idea. When a thought arises, ask yourself, is this something I can control? Is this something I need to carry with me into the night? If not, gently let it go. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to create a peaceful mind, one that is not enslaved by worry or fear, but instead is at rest, ready for sleep. As you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, you may notice that your body is beginning to relax more deeply. The weight of the day has been left behind, and now your body feels light, as though it is sinking deeper into the bed. This is the beauty of letting go. Not only does it calm the mind, but it also allows the body to release the tension it's been carrying. This tension is a result of the many small stresses of the day, the accumulated thoughts and worries that have settled in your muscles. But now, as you practice the Stoic art of mental relaxation, your body follows suit. With each exhale, feel your shoulders soften, your arms loosen, and your legs become heavy in the sheets. Your muscles are no longer tense, no longer holding on to the weight of the world. Instead, you are surrendering, allowing yourself to rest, fully and completely. And this release is not just physical, it's a mental release as well. The Stoics believed that we must free ourselves from the tension of trying to control the uncontrollable. Tonight, you are embracing that release, letting go of all the things you cannot change, and allowing yourself to simply be your body. Like your mind is finding its natural state of peace. Think about the power of acceptance in this moment. The Stoics taught that the key to peace is not to fight against reality, but to accept it. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and sleep doesn't always come easily, but that's okay. The Stoic approach is not to resist the flow of life, but to move with it, to embrace whatever comes, whether it's smooth or turbulent. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, consider this. You are not fighting against the sleep that may or may not come. You are not struggling to make the world bend to your will. Instead, you are accepting whatever this moment holds. If sleep comes easily, wonderful. If it doesn't, that's okay too. You have done your part, you've prepared your mind, you've let go of the day, and now you are surrendering to the natural rhythm of life. This acceptance is the cornerstone of Stoic peace. You are not controlled by your circumstances, but instead, you are finding peace within them. And that is the true meaning of freedom, being at peace regardless of the circumstances, finding calm within the chaos. This acceptance will bring you into the stillness of sleep, no matter how long it takes. Now, as you continue to relax, let's turn our attention to the power of simplicity. The Stoics were great admirers of simplicity, both in life and in the mind. They believed that we often complicate things by overthinking, overplanning, and overreacting. The path to peace, they argued, is through simplicity. And so, as you lie here, feel how simple it is to just be present. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, no problem that needs solving right now. All that matters is this moment where you are lying in bed, breathing deeply, letting go of the day. The beauty of simplicity is that it allows you to focus on what truly matters. Right now, what matters is your peace, your calm, your ability to rest. Everything else can wait. In this moment, everything is already enough. You don't need anything else. This simplicity is where true contentment lies. The Stoics understood this, and they found joy in the simplicity of life, free from the distractions of excess. And tonight, you can do the same. Rest in the simplicity of being, knowing that in this moment, everything is as it should be. As your mind continues to drift toward sleep, embrace this simplicity. Let go of the urge to complicate things, to think about what you should do tomorrow, or what you didn't do today. Let all those thoughts pass like clouds in the sky. Instead, focus on your breath, on the stillness within, on the peaceful weight of your body sinking deeper into the bed. This is the simplicity the Stoics spoke of, living in harmony with the present moment without needing to chase anything. Just be. Let everything else fade into the background as you embrace the quiet, the calm, and the peaceful rhythm of your breath. With every exhale, let go a little more. With every inhale, feel peace filling you. Let this simple practice guide you into the deep sleep you deserve. As you sink deeper into this tranquil space, let's turn our attention to the power of acceptance, one of the core tenets of Stoic philosophy. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or resigning to things that harm you. It means acknowledging what is and finding peace within it. The Stoics believed that by accepting life as it is, with all its unpredictability and challenges, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. It's easy to fight against the things we can't control, whether it's the weather, other people's actions, or, in this case, the way sleep comes to us. We often tell ourselves, "I can't sleep, something's wrong," but the Stoics would suggest that this is precisely where we need to practice acceptance. Sleep, like everything else, will come when it's ready, not when we force it. And by accepting this, we free ourselves from frustration. If sleep comes quickly tonight, that's wonderful. If it takes a bit longer, that's okay too. The act of accepting the moment, whatever it holds, allows you to release the tension that would otherwise prevent you from resting. The Stoics believed that peace comes from embracing the present moment, not from trying to control it. As you rest here, accepting whatever comes with calm acceptance, you allow yourself to relax fully. There's no need to fight the process, only to surrender to it now. Think about the profound wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who often reminded himself to welcome whatever happens, knowing that it's part of life's natural flow. In his meditations, he wrote about embracing the obstacles we face, because, ultimately, they are the very things that help us grow. And tonight, the obstacle before you is sleep itself. Perhaps it feels elusive, or maybe your mind is racing with thoughts, but rather than fighting these distractions, simply accept them. This moment of rest doesn't require perfection. The Stoic practice isn't about achieving flawless sleep, but about surrendering to the natural process of rest. By embracing the imperfections of sleep, you mirror the Stoic belief that life, too, is imperfect. In this way, sleep becomes not just an escape, but a practice in accepting life as it is, flaws and all. And when you do that, peace begins to take root. There is no rush, no need to fix anything. You don't need to control the night or force sleep to come. It will come when the time is right. By letting go of that need for control, you invite peace into your body and mind, allowing them to rest without resistance. With every slow, steady breath, feel how your body becomes even more grounded in this moment. The sheets beneath you are comforting, offering you the support to let go of everything. The weight of your limbs sinks deeper into the bed, and with each breath, you let go of the tension that may have built up throughout your day. There's nothing to prove, nowhere to be. In this space, you can simply be. The Stoics would remind us that life is full of distractions, full of things that try to pull our attention away from the present. But when you practice acceptance, you can tune out all those distractions. This moment is for you. You have already done everything you needed to do today, and now it's time to rest. In accepting the simplicity of this moment, you allow your body to find its natural rhythm. With each breath, your muscles relax further, and your mind quiets. The body and mind are connected, and as you ease one, the other follows. Sleep is not just a physical act, it's a mental one too. By accepting that sleep will come when it's ready, you free your mind from the struggle. Your body follows suit, releasing the tension it's been holding on to. Now, let's explore the Stoic concept of virtue over comfort. The Stoics didn't place importance on fleeting pleasures or the comforts of life. They believed that true peace comes not from indulgence or avoiding discomfort, but from living a life of virtue and purpose. In many ways, this idea can help guide you toward restful sleep. Sometimes we seek comfort or escape through distractions, whether it's scrolling through our phones or trying to force ourselves to sleep. But the Stoics would say that the pursuit of comfort isn't the answer. Instead, the pursuit of inner peace is. And that's exactly what you're doing tonight. You're choosing the virtue of peace over the comfort of distractions. You are choosing stillness over noise, calm over chaos. By focusing on the present moment, you've already chosen virtue. This is not about the comfort of escaping the challenges of the day. It's about embracing the peace that comes from letting go. Sleep is not something to be chased or forced. It is something that will come when you allow it. In this quiet, restful space, you've chosen virtue. You've chosen to rest, to let go, and to surrender to the natural rhythm of life as you lie here, letting go of the need for distractions. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. You've practiced the Stoic principles of acceptance, simplicity, and virtue. With each breath, you've deepened into a sense of calm that is not dependent on external factors, but on your own ability to let go. The Stoics understood that peace is not something we find outside of ourselves. It's something we cultivate within. And tonight, you are cultivating peace within your mind and body. Sleep will come in its own time, and that's okay. You don't need to force it. Instead, you've chosen to rest in peace, knowing that everything else can wait. The mind is at ease, and the body is ready for rest. With each slow, steady breath, you are closer to that peaceful place where sleep naturally arrives. This is the beauty of the Stoic practice. It teaches you how to live in harmony with life, embracing each moment as it comes, without resistance. So, as you breathe deeply and continue to let go of everything that's not needed, remember, tonight, you're practicing the art of letting go. And in this letting go, you create the space for peaceful, restful sleep. There's nothing to do now but rest, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Let the night unfold as it will, and trust that when the time is right, sleep will come. In this moment, you have done all you need to do. Sleep is the reward of acceptance, peace, and virtue. And now, as you continue to breathe deeply, allow yourself to rest in the simplicity of just being. As you continue to relax into the comfort of your bed, let's delve deeper into the idea of fate and control. Stoicism teaches us an important distinction between the things we can control and those we cannot. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, remind us that much of our suffering comes from our attachment to things outside our control. We often fight against circumstances, wishing they were different, but in doing so, we lose our peace. Imagine, for a moment, that the events of your day are like the wind, sometimes gentle, sometimes strong, but ultimately beyond your ability to control. You may not be able to change the wind, but you can control how you respond to it. This principle is especially powerful when it comes to sleep. We often struggle to make sleep happen, worrying about how long it will take, or if we'll wake up in the middle of the night. But the Stoic would say that this struggle is unnecessary. Instead of trying to force sleep, practice letting go of that control. Embrace the idea that you cannot control the sleep cycle, but you can control your response to it. By accepting the natural flow of the night and releasing the need to force rest, you allow sleep to come when it's ready. You are at peace with whatever happens, knowing that the only thing you can truly control is your attitude toward the night. Take a moment now to reflect on the simplicity of this truth. You are lying here, and perhaps your mind is still busy with thoughts. You may wonder when sleep will come, but here's the thing, you don't need to worry about that. Let go of the expectation that sleep must come on your schedule. Instead, shift your focus to the present moment. The Stoics believed that happiness doesn't come from external conditions, but from our internal responses to those conditions. And tonight, your response is one of acceptance. You accept that sleep may come in its own time. You no longer need to chase it, force it, or worry about it. Simply lie here, breathing slowly, and allow your body to relax into the natural rhythm of the night. The more you let go, the more peace you create. And in that peace, sleep will follow. As you breathe deeply and feel your body sinking into the bed, think about the role of acceptance in your life. The Stoics would say that life is full of things that are outside our control. The weather, the actions of others, and the events of the day, none of these things are under our command. And yet, we often spend so much energy wishing they were different, which only leads to frustration and unrest. But the Stoics believed that the key to peace is not in changing the world around us, but in changing our response to it. By accepting the things we cannot change, we free ourselves from the grip of frustration. And this applies directly to your sleep. Tonight, you have the opportunity to practice this acceptance. If sleep comes quickly, wonderful. If it takes a little longer, that's okay too. In the stillness, you are learning the Stoic practice of embracing whatever comes without resistance. And as you do, you invite peace into your body and mind, allowing rest to come naturally, without struggle. Now, let's reflect on the nature of time. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is that time is a finite resource, and that we must be intentional with how we spend it. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, often reminds himself that life is short, and we should not waste time on things that don't matter. This is particularly relevant as you prepare for sleep. Sleep is not a waste of time. It is a necessary part of life, allowing you to recharge and refresh. But think about how much time we often waste worrying about sleep itself. We lie awake, stressing about how long it's taking to fall asleep, which only prolongs the process. Tonight, as you lie here, remind yourself that sleep is a gift. It's an opportunity to rest, to heal, and to prepare for the day ahead. Time is precious, and the Stoics would encourage you to view sleep as part of this precious resource. By letting go of the pressure to sleep and simply allowing it to happen naturally, you are using your time wisely. Instead of wasting your energy on frustration, you are using this moment to rest, to rejuvenate, and to honor your body's need for sleep. With each slow breath, you are not only relaxing your body, but also letting go of the tension that comes with trying to control the future. The Stoics were keenly aware of the passage of time and how easily it slips away. They understood that the key to living a fulfilling life was to focus on the present moment, not on things that lie beyond our reach. And tonight, you are doing just that. You are focusing on the present and the simple act of breathing, on the feeling of the bed beneath you, and on the peace that comes from letting go of all the worries of the day. The future can wait. The past is gone. Right now, in this moment, you are exactly where you need to be. There's no need to rush. There's no need to control the flow of time. Just as you cannot hurry the night or force sleep, you cannot hurry life. The Stoics would remind you that it is in this acceptance, in this quiet surrender, that we find peace. So, as you lie here, embracing the present, you are living in alignment with this timeless wisdom. Feel how your body is heavy in the bed now. Each muscle completely relaxed, your breathing steady and calm. As you continue to drift deeper into relaxation, imagine that all your thoughts are floating away, like leaves carried by a gentle breeze. Each thought, each worry, each distraction, let them float away. You no longer need them. Just as the Stoics would advise, you are releasing your attachment to everything that isn't serving you. In this space, there is nothing left to do but rest. And this, my friend, is where the magic happens. Sleep will come when it's ready, just as peace comes when you allow it. You've practiced acceptance. You've let go of control. And now, in this moment, you are at peace. So let the night unfold as it will. Allow your body to sink even deeper into the bed, and let the stillness of the night embrace you. There's no need to hurry or force anything. Simply rest in the peace you've created. Sleep is not something you need to chase, only something you allow. And with that, trust that your body and mind will know exactly what to do when the time is right. As your body settles further into the soft embrace of your bed, let's dive into the profound wisdom of living in the present moment. Stoicism teaches us the invaluable lesson that the present is all we truly have. It's easy to become consumed by past regrets or future anxieties, but the Stoics remind us that both of these are out of our control. We cannot change what has happened, and we cannot predict what will happen. The only moment we have is now. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, repeatedly brings us back to this ideal life is fleeting, and the key to peace lies in focusing on the present. In fact, he reminds himself that the present moment is all we ever have. As you lie here, preparing for sleep, remember that this moment, right now, is the only one that truly matters. There's no need to fret over the day that has passed, nor should you worry about tomorrow. Right now, as you listen to this gentle narration, allow yourself to be fully immersed in the moment. Notice how your body feels as it sinks deeper into the bed, how your breath flows in and out, slow and steady. Everything you need to focus on is here, in the present. As your thoughts begin to settle, gently remind yourself that there is nothing to do right now but breathe, relax, and rest. Let everything else fade away. This is your time to be present. You don't need to rush through it. In fact, the more you allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, the easier it becomes to drift into a peaceful sleep. The Stoics understood this very well. They knew that if we could quiet our minds and embrace the present, we would find tranquility in the simplest moments of life. And tonight, you are practicing that very thing. Let's take a deeper look at what it means to live in the present moment, especially when it comes to sleep. Often, our minds race ahead to tomorrow, thinking about the tasks, responsibilities, or worries that await us. Or we linger in the past, replaying conversations, decisions, and mistakes. Both of these are forms of distraction. The Stoics were acutely aware of how easily our minds wander into these territories, and they urged us to pull ourselves back to the present. You've probably heard the phrase, "be here now," but the Stoics would say, it's more than a simple suggestion, it's a practice. Every time your mind drifts, you have the opportunity to bring it back. Right now, the best thing you can do is to simply focus on your breath. Feel the sensation of your body on the bed, and enjoy the warmth of the blanket around you. That's all that's needed. The past and future can wait. You are here, in the now, and that's where true peace lies. It's not in the distractions, not in the what-ifs and maybes, but in the full acceptance of the present. This too is a lesson from Stoic philosophy. By learning to let go of the need to control time, you unlock the ability to live fully in the moment, with no regrets or anxieties. Tonight, as you prepare to drift off, give yourself the gift of being fully here in this present moment. There's nothing more you need to do, nowhere you need to be. Simply be present with yourself. This ability to embrace the present moment also aligns with another key Stoic principle, eudaimonia, or living in accordance with nature. The Stoics believed that our true nature is one of peace, wisdom, and virtue. But in order to connect with that, we must first quiet the noise of the world and focus on what truly matters. Sleep, as we all know, is a natural part of life, and embracing it is part of living in harmony with nature. When you accept that sleep is a necessary and beautiful part of the rhythm of life, you allow yourself to rest without struggle. Think of sleep not as something you have to earn or something you need to force, but as a natural process that is in sync with the universe's flow. Just as the sun sets every evening and the tide rises and falls, sleep comes and goes. And tonight, as you lie here, let yourself align with that natural rhythm. Your body knows what to do. All that is required of you is to relax into it, letting go of any expectations, anxieties, or worries. The Stoics believed that when we live in accordance with nature, we align ourselves with the greater flow of life, and that's where true peace and fulfillment reside. Tonight, allow yourself to embrace that flow. Let your body and mind fall into the natural rhythm of sleep, trusting that the universe will carry you there when the time is right, while you continue to relax. Let's explore the idea of detachment. In Stoic thought, detachment doesn't mean disengaging from life, it means releasing our attachment to outcomes. The Stoics understood that we often become too attached to things, people, or even ideas, thinking that they are essential to our happiness. But they believed that true contentment comes from detaching ourselves from these external sources of fulfillment. This is especially relevant as you lie here, preparing for sleep. Think about all the things that have occupied your mind today perhaps. The stresses of work, conversations with loved ones, or things left undone. The Stoics would tell you that these things, while important, are not essential to your peace. Peace comes from within, and it is only when you detach from external outcomes that you find lasting tranquility. So, as you prepare for sleep, consider this. Let go of your attachment to the idea of sleep itself. Instead of focusing on when you will fall asleep or how long you'll sleep, allow yourself to simply rest. You don't need to control the outcome of this night. You can detach from the need for perfect rest and instead focus on the process of letting go. As you continue to breathe deeply, feel how your body relaxes further and notice how your mind becomes quieter. With every exhale, imagine releasing your attachment to any lingering thoughts or worries. There's nothing to hold on to anymore. Simply let go. The Stoics would remind you that this detachment is not about indifference, but about freeing yourself from the burden of trying to control everything. By detaching from the need to control sleep, you make space for it to come naturally. Feel how your body is beginning to soften even more with every breath. The tension from your shoulders, neck, and jaw is melting away. You are fully present in this moment, and you are allowing yourself to rest in peace. The Stoics believed that the key to a calm and virtuous life was not in avoiding discomfort, but in embracing the discomfort and finding peace within it. Tonight, you are practicing exactly that, letting go of your attachment to the outcome of sleep and accepting whatever comes. Whether you sleep soundly or have a light night's rest, you are at peace with it, and that, in itself, is a true Stoic victory. By the end of this night, you will have practiced the art of letting go, of trusting in the natural rhythm of life, and of detaching from the need to control. And in doing so, you will have experienced the true meaning of peace. As your mind and body continue to relax, Let's now focus on the natural world around you, using the wisdom of Stoic thought to guide us. The Stoics often looked to nature for guidance, seeing it as a perfect model of order, simplicity, and balance. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, spent time reflecting on the natural world, believing that the way nature operates is a reflection of how we should live. The trees, the rivers, the stars, they don't resist their nature. They simply are. They grow, they change, they ebb, and they flow, but they never fight against what is. This natural world is in constant motion, but it never rushes. It follows its rhythms and cycles, much like the act of sleep. And just like the natural world, you too can find peace by surrendering to the rhythms of life, including sleep. There's no need to fight it. Sleep is a natural process, just like the seasons changing or the tide rolling in. It will come when it's ready, and your role is to allow it to happen naturally. Just as a tree doesn't try to rush its growth, and a river doesn't force its flow, you can allow sleep to come in its own time. This doesn't mean you have to do nothing. Instead, it's about practicing patience, understanding that just like the forces of nature, sleep has its own pace. So as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, imagine yourself becoming part of this natural rhythm, just as the Stoics would encourage. Let your breath match the steady flow of the ocean. Waves, calm and unhurried. There's no need to rush this process. You are part of nature, and just like the natural world, you too can rest in the rhythm of the present moment. Now, with each breath, you may feel more connected to this natural state. The Stoics believed that nature teaches us how to live harmoniously. They saw the world not as something to conquer or control, but as a partner in the journey of life. The more we align with nature, the more at peace we become. Tonight, as you lie here preparing for sleep, you are aligning yourself with the natural world. There is no need for force, no need for struggle. You are simply allowing yourself to exist in this moment, just as the trees, the rivers, and the stars do. Nature doesn't fight against the night. It embraces it, and so can you. Sleep is as natural as the changing of the seasons, as inevitable as the sunrise. You don't need to control it. You simply need to trust it and allow it to happen. By aligning with the natural flow of life, you open yourself to rest. Just as the earth sleeps under the moon's gentle light, so too can you rest, trusting in the peace that comes with surrendering to the rhythms of life. Think now about how nature's simplicity can teach us to rest. The Stoics admired simplicity and believed that much of our suffering came from complicating things. We often feel we need to solve every problem, control every outcome, and manage every part of our lives. But the Stoics would tell us that peace comes from simplifying our expectations, and this is especially true with sleep. We often make the process more complicated than it needs to be. We worry about whether we will fall asleep, how long it will take, and whether we will wake up in the middle of the night. But nature doesn't worry about these things. It simply exists. The trees don't worry about when they will bloom, and the sun doesn't worry about when it will set. They simply follow their natural cycles. So, tonight, as you lie here, think about how you can simplify your approach to sleep. Let go of the need to control it, just as the natural world flows. Effortlessly, you can allow yourself to flow into rest. You don't need to force it. Just let it come naturally. By letting go of the need to control sleep, you free yourself to experience it in its purest form, relaxed, effortless, and deeply restful as you continue to relax. Think about how nature's resilience can inspire you. Nature is resilient. It bends with the wind, adapts to changing conditions, and continues to grow. The Stoics admired this quality, believing that we, too, should be adaptable and resilient in the face of challenges. Life, like nature, has its ups and downs, but the key to peace is to accept the ebb and flow without resistance. Tonight, as you prepare to sleep, think about how you can bring that same resilience into your rest. Sleep is not always easy. It doesn't always come on command. But rather than resisting it or trying to force it, you can practice the same resilience that nature does. Let yourself bend with the flow of the night, allowing sleep to come when it's ready. Your body and mind are resilient, and by surrendering to the process, you'll find peace in the natural rhythm of sleep. You don't need to fight against it or force it into your own timeline. Trust that it will come when the time is right. And in doing so, you practice the same resilience that nature displays every day. With each breath, you are learning to trust the process of life, just as the trees trust the seasons and the river trusts the course it follows. You are resilient, and in that resilience, you find peace. Let's take a moment to consider how embracing the natural world can help you embrace your own rhythm. Life isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about aligning with the natural flow of the world around you. The Stoics believed that to live a virtuous life, we must align ourselves with nature. And tonight, as you prepare to sleep, you are aligning yourself with the natural rhythm of the night. Your body knows how to rest. It has its own natural rhythms, just as the world around you does. There's no need to hurry, no need to rush. Allow yourself to be carried by the flow of the night, trusting that your body and mind will know exactly what to do. Sleep, like the changing of the seasons or the rise of the tide, is inevitable. And when you trust in the natural rhythm of life, you allow yourself to rest in the peace that comes with that trust. Tonight, let go of any need to control or force the process. Instead, rest in the simplicity of nature's rhythm, trusting that your body will follow it naturally. In this surrender, you will find peace. As you lie here now, continue to embrace the quiet, the simplicity, and the rhythm of nature. You are a part of this vast, beautiful world, and just as nature finds its balance, so too can you. Trust in the natural flow of sleep, knowing that it will come when it's ready. And with that trust, you create the space for true rest. Let your body relax even deeper now, allowing yourself to float with the rhythm of the night. You are part of this natural cycle, and in that, you are deeply connected to the peace that comes with it. As you lie here, drifting deeper into relaxation, let's turn our attention to the Stoic pursuit of virtue over comfort. The Stoics believed that true peace does not come from seeking comfort, but from seeking virtue. They understood that the pursuit of pleasure, luxury, and material comfort often leads to dissatisfaction. On the other hand, when we focus on living a life of virtual living, according to our highest principles, our peace becomes unshakable, even in the face of discomfort. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, think about how you can incorporate this Stoic principle into your rest. Sleep, much like the pursuit of virtue, is not about avoiding discomfort, but about embracing what is. For the Stoics, discomfort was an opportunity to practice resilience and strength. In many ways, the act of surrendering to sleep is a form of this Stoic virtue. It requires you to let go of control, to trust in the process, and to accept whatever comes your way, whether it's a night of deep, peaceful sleep or a night of restlessness. But the key is not in the outcome, it's in your ability to remain calm and centered, regardless of what the night brings. This is the essence of virtue, the ability to act with integrity and peace, even when things aren't going according to plan. As you relax deeper into the bed, think about how you can embody this Stoic virtue tonight. Sleep, in its most natural form, is a practice in surrender and acceptance. You are not forcing it to happen, and you are not expecting perfection. Instead, you are trusting in the natural flow of your body's needs, accepting whatever comes your way with grace. This is virtue in action. By practicing this virtue now, you are not only preparing your body for rest, but also strengthening your mind for all the challenges that life may bring as you continue to sink further into comfort. Notice how your body feels, how the weight of your limbs is becoming heavier in the bed. You might feel your shoulders, once tight and tense, softening, releasing the day's stresses. The Stoics taught that we should focus on what is within our control, and right now, what you can control is your breath and your attitude. By choosing to let go of the need to control sleep, you are allowing yourself to rest in virtue. You are practicing a quiet strength, knowing that you don't need to chase comfort to find peace. Instead, peace comes from surrendering to what is, and trusting that your body knows exactly what it needs. This is true comfort in the knowledge that everything you need for a peaceful night's rest is already within you. Sleep is not something you need to force. It will come when it's ready, and in the meantime, your job is to relax into this moment, to embrace the stillness, and to trust in your body's natural rhythm. Now, as you breathe slowly and deeply, let's reflect on the difference between fleeting pleasures and lasting peace. In the modern world, we are often taught to seek comfort and pleasure above all else. We look for the quickest way to feel good, the fastest way to escape discomfort. But the Stoics would argue that this pursuit of temporary pleasure is what often leads to suffering. They believed that true peace comes from within, from aligning our thoughts and actions with virtue. And tonight, as you prepare for sleep, you have the opportunity to practice this principle. Sleep is not a luxury. It is a necessity for your well-being, but you don't need to chase it or force it to happen. Instead, you can allow sleep to come naturally, knowing that your body and mind need this rest to function at their best. By embracing this simple, peaceful process of sleep, you are practicing the Stoic principle of peace through acceptance. You are choosing not to fight the process, but to let it unfold as it should. This, in itself, is a form of virtue. The more you practice this in your life, the easier it becomes to live in alignment with your values. By choosing to rest and surrender to the natural flow of sleep, you are living in harmony with the natural world, just as the Stoics would advise. Sleep is not an indulgence, but a necessary part of life, a part that you can embrace with calm, with acceptance, and with gratitude. As you continue to relax, take a moment to reflect on the power of stillness. In a world that is always busy, always moving, it can be difficult to find moments of true peace. The Stoics, however, understood that stillness is not only necessary for inner peace, but is the key to understanding ourselves. In the stillness, we can hear our own thoughts, our own needs, and we can connect with our inner wisdom. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, take a moment to embrace this stillness. Let your thoughts settle, let the noise of the day fade away, and allow yourself to be fully present in the quiet of the night. The Stoics would encourage you to use this stillness as a time for reflection, a time to check in with yourself and see where you are emotionally and mentally. But tonight, the only reflection we need is on the present moment. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your breath flows in and out. And notice how the stillness is helping you release any tension or stress. In the stillness of sleep, you allow your body and mind to recharge. to restore. This stillness is not something to be feared. It is something to embrace. In it, you find peace. The more you allow yourself to rest in this stillness, the more easily you can let go of the distractions and worries of the world. The Stoics believed that stillness is where wisdom is found, and tonight, in the calm of sleep, you are giving yourself the space to listen to that wisdom now. Feel how deeply relaxed you are. Your body is heavy in the bed, your breath is slow and even, and your mind is calm. This is the reward of embracing the Stoic principles of peace, acceptance, and virtue. You are ready to sleep, not because you forced it, but because you surrendered to the natural rhythm of rest. You've practiced the art of letting go, of trusting the process, and of embracing the stillness. And now, sleep will come in its own time. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to worry about when it will come or how long it will last. All you need to do is rest, knowing that peace is already yours. The Stoics would remind you that true peace comes from living in harmony with the natural flow of life. And tonight, you've done just that. Sleep is part of that flow. And now, as you drift deeper into rest, know that you are exactly where you need to be. As you continue to breathe deeply, let's explore the concept of detachment, a core principle of Stoic philosophy that is especially relevant as you prepare to rest. The Stoics often spoke about the importance of detaching ourselves from external outcomes. This doesn't mean that we disconnect from life or stop caring. It simply means that we learn not to attach our sense of peace to things beyond our control. In the modern world, we're constantly bombarded with things that pull our attention in every direction: work, responsibilities, expectations, and a never-ending list of things to do. But the Stoics would argue that peace comes not from the absence of these things, but from our ability to detach from them. Tonight, as you lie here ready for sleep, think about the idea of detachment in relation to rest. Sleep doesn't need to be forced or rushed. You don't need to control when or how deeply you sleep. You simply need to let go of your attachment to the process and trust that rest will come when the time is right. By detaching from the need for sleep to look a certain way or to happen in a specific time frame, you free yourself from the stress and anxiety that often accompany it. Instead of fighting the process, you embrace it, knowing that your body and mind will know exactly when it's time to rest. This act of letting go, of detaching from the outcome, is a practice in peace. The Stoics knew that the less we cling to external outcomes, the more peace we find within. So as you prepare for sleep, remind yourself that you don't need to force it. Allow sleep to come naturally, without any attachment to what it should look like or how long it should last. Feel how your body responds to this idea of detachment. With every exhale, imagine letting go of all the attachments you've been carrying throughout the day. Let go of the desire to control every detail of your life. Let go of the worries, the to-do lists, and the expectations. In this moment, you are free to simply be. You have already done everything you need to do today, and now it's time to rest. Allow your body to sink deeper into the bed, feeling its weight as it relaxes more fully with each breath. Your muscles are soft, your body is heavy in the sheets, and your mind is settling into a peaceful stillness. There is nothing left to worry about, nothing left to control. Sleep will come when it's ready, and in this moment, you are allowing yourself to simply be present. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, it means freedom. You are free from the need to force anything, free from the expectations that can weigh so heavily on your mind. By detaching from the outcome of sleep, you create the space for it to come naturally. effortlessly and peacefully now, as you continue to relax. Think about how this practice of detachment can benefit you beyond just tonight. The Stoics believed that detachment from external things was a key part of living a virtuous life. It wasn't that they didn't care about life, but rather that they didn't let the unpredictable nature of the world control their peace. In this way, detachment is a form of inner strength. It's the strength to let go of things that do not serve you and to maintain your peace despite the chaos of the world around you. Tonight, as you surrender to sleep, practice this inner strength. You don't need to hold on to any thoughts, any expectations, or any anxieties. Just let them go. Imagine each thought as a leaf floating on a river light, effortless and free. As you release your attachment to these thoughts, feel how your body and mind become even more relaxed. The Stoics understood that when we let go of the need to control, we make space for true peace. By practicing this detachment now, you are cultivating that peace, allowing sleep to come when it's ready, without struggle, without effort. Embracing detachment also means embracing the impermanence of life. Everything in life is temporary, and this includes sleep. Just as the day gives way to night and the night to day, so too does rest come and go. The Stoics would remind you that nothing in life is permanent, and it is this very impermanence that makes every moment precious. As you prepare for sleep, consider how much of our stress comes from our desire to hold on to things, to control them, or to make them last forever. But the Stoic way is different. Instead of trying to hold on to sleep or control when it comes, you allow it to happen in its own time. Sleep, like everything else, is part of the natural flow of life, and in the same way that the sun sets and rises, sleep will come and go as it's meant to. Let go of the desire to control it, and instead, allow yourself to rest in the knowledge that the world is constantly shifting, and you are a part of that flow. In this moment, you are not trying to change the world around you or force sleep to come. You are simply allowing it to happen, just as nature intended. Think about how much easier it is to rest when we let go of our need to control. When you release your attachment to sleep and allow it to come naturally, you stop fighting the process. You stop stressing about how long it will take or when it will come, and instead, you trust that your body knows what it needs. As you relax deeper into the bed, feel how your body softens with each breath. Your muscles release any tension that may still be lingering, and your mind begins to slow. You don't need to try so hard to sleep. Instead, you simply allow it to come. You trust in the process, knowing that sleep is a natural, necessary part of life. By detaching from the need to force it, you allow yourself to rest fully, deeply, and peacefully as you continue to let go of any lingering thoughts. Feel the weight of the day melt away. All that remains is this moment, this peaceful moment where you are free from the need to control, free from expectations, and free from worry. You are allowing yourself to rest, to be present, and to embrace the natural flow of life. The Stoics would tell you that peace comes not from controlling life, but from accepting it as it is. And tonight, as you prepare for sleep, you are practicing this acceptance. You are letting go of the need to control when or how sleep comes, and instead, you are surrendering to the natural rhythm of rest. In this surrender, you find peace with each slow, steady breath. Allow yourself to relax further. Let go of any final thoughts or worries. Trust that everything is as it should be. You have already done all that you can today, and now it is time to rest. Sleep will come when it's ready, and you are ready to embrace it, free from the need to control or force it. In this moment, you are at peace. And with that peace, you are free to rest fully, deeply, and completely. Sleep is a natural part of life, and tonight, you are allowing it to come naturally, as it always does. As you continue to sink deeper into the bed, feeling the calm envelop you, let's reflect on the significance of embracing stillness, a core principle in Stoic philosophy that plays a pivotal role in your ability to rest. The Stoics understood the power of silence and stillness, recognizing that in the quiet moments, our minds can find clarity. The world around us is filled with noise, both external and internal. Our minds are constantly racing, chasing thoughts, ideas, and worries. But in the stillness, there is peace. The Stoics would often seek moments of silence, using them as opportunities to connect with their inner selves and understand their thoughts and feelings. Stillness doesn't just mean the absence of noise. It means a presence in the moment, a deep connection to your own being. And tonight, as you lie here, this stillness is your gateway to sleep. It is in the quiet that you can truly surrender to rest. As your body relaxes deeper with each breath, imagine the stillness of the night surrounding you. The world outside may be busy, but inside there is only peace. The Stoics knew that by embracing the stillness, they could find wisdom. And tonight, you can do the same. The quiet is where you find the space to let go, to release the tension of the day, and to allow sleep to come naturally. The more you embrace the stillness, the easier it becomes to release all the mental noise and let your body rest fully. Imagine yourself in a vast, quiet space, surrounded by nothing but the stillness. You don't have to do anything, think about anything, or change anything. You are simply being. This is the essence of peace. It's not found in the hustle and bustle of life or the distractions of the mind. It's found in the stillness, in the moments of quiet where you can connect with your true self. As you lie here, fully immersed in the stillness, let your body feel the weight of relaxation settling in. Each breath becomes slower, deeper, more intentional. Feel how your body is gently sinking into the bed, softening, becoming one with the sheets. The mind may wander, and that's okay. Each time it does, gently bring it back to the stillness, to the quiet space that exists within you. The Stoics would encourage you to embrace this quiet as an opportunity for reflection. But tonight, the reflection is simple. It's a reflection on the present moment, the peace that comes when you allow yourself to simply rest without worry or expectation. In the stillness, you are at ease. There is no rush, no need to go anywhere, do anything, or solve any problems. You are simply here, in this moment, finding peace in the quiet. And as you rest in this stillness, you make space for sleep to come naturally. Now, as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, focus on the simplicity of this moment. In Stoic philosophy, simplicity is a central value. The Stoics believed that we often complicate life by chasing after things that don't truly bring us peace: material possessions, fleeting pleasures, external validation. But peace, they taught, is found in simplicity. When we let go of the need for more, when we stop chasing after things that don't serve us, we find contentment in what we already have. Right now, in this quiet space, you have everything you need for peace. You don't need to go anywhere, do anything, or change anything. You are already exactly where you need to be. This is the beauty of simplicity. It's not about striving for perfection or trying to control every outcome. It's about accepting what is and finding peace in that acceptance. Sleep, too, is a simple process. It doesn't require effort or force. It simply requires surrender. By letting go of the need to control how and when sleep comes, you invite peace into your body and mind. In this moment, embrace the simplicity of just being. Allow yourself to rest in the quiet, knowing that this simplicity is enough. You don't need to worry about tomorrow or anything else. You are here, and this moment is perfect, just as it is. As you continue to relax, let's reflect on the Stoic idea of eudaimonia, which translates to living in accordance with our true nature. The Stoics believed that true happiness and peace come from living in alignment with our values and our nature, rather than seeking external validation or chasing fleeting pleasures. Eudaimonia is not about the pursuit of luxury or comfort. It's about living a virtuous life, finding peace in simplicity, and accepting life as it comes. When we allow ourselves to rest, to let go of the distractions and stress of the day, we are living in alignment with our nature. Sleep is not an indulgence. It's a necessary part of life. It's when we rest that our bodies and minds rejuvenate, preparing us for the challenges and opportunities of the next day. And tonight, as you lie here, you are practicing eudaimonia. You are living in harmony with your true nature, trusting that your body knows exactly what it needs. Sleep is a natural, essential part of life, and by surrendering to it, you are embracing your true self. Now, feel how your body is becoming heavier, how your muscles are releasing all the tension they've been holding. The relaxation is deepening. With each breath, and your mind is becoming quieter, more peaceful. With every exhale, you're letting go of the day's worries, the tasks that remain, and the thoughts that clutter your mind. The more you allow yourself to rest in this moment, the more you're practicing eudaimonia. You're embracing simplicity, detachment, and stillness, all key elements of Stoic philosophy, and in doing so, you're creating the perfect environment for rest. Let the stillness wrap around you like a soft blanket, and let your body sink even deeper into the bed. There's nothing left to do but rest. You have already done everything you needed to do today, and now it's time to surrender to the natural rhythm of sleep. The Stoics would remind you that the key to peace is acceptance. Accept the night as it is, accept the stillness, and trust that sleep will come in its own time. As you lie here now, know that you are exactly where you need to be. In the quiet, you are finding peace. In the simplicity of the moment, you are reconnecting with your true self. And in this moment of stillness, sleep is ready to embrace you. Allow it to come naturally, knowing that you don't need to control it, force it, or make it happen. Just let it unfold. In this peaceful acceptance, you will find rest. And with that rest, you will awaken tomorrow refreshed, restored, and ready for whatever the day may bring. Sleep is a natural, essential part of life, and tonight, you are allowing it to come in its own time. As you continue to rest deeper into the warmth of your bed, let's now reflect on the Stoic view of life's brevity and how that can help bring a sense of calm before sleep. The Stoics were acutely aware of how short life is. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, often reminded himself of the fleeting nature of time, the impermanence of everything. He would reflect on how quickly life passes and how little time we have to achieve our highest potential. The Stoics understood that we cannot control the passage of time, but we can control how we use it. And tonight, as you prepare for sleep, this understanding of life's brevity can help you let go of all the worries and stresses of the day, knowing that time is precious, that each moment is fleeting. You can choose to rest in the knowledge that this time, this moment, is enough. Sleep is not something to rush through. something to check off a list. It is a gift, a necessary part of life, and tonight you are allowing yourself to fully embrace it. By surrendering to the night's rest, you are honoring the natural flow of life, and in doing so, you make space for renewal, both physically and mentally. The Stoics would remind you that by accepting life's brevity, we are freed from the need to control everything. There's no need to worry about the future or fixate on the past. Right now, as you lie here, is all that matters. This moment is yours. Let it unfold naturally. Take a deep breath and remember that just as life passes by quickly, so does the night. Sleep, like the day, will eventually come to an end. And just as you accept the impermanence of life, you can embrace the impermanence of the night. Tonight, there's no rush. You don't need to force sleep to come. You don't need to worry about when you'll fall asleep or how long it will take. You simply need to let go and trust that rest will come in its own time. The Stoics believed that peace is found when we align ourselves with the natural flow of life. We don't resist it, we accept it. And tonight, you are accepting the flow of sleep. You are allowing your body and mind to align with the rhythm of the night, trusting that everything will unfold as it should. In the quiet, you can let go of the need to control time. You can simply be, and in being, you find peace. Feel how your body continues to soften with each breath. You are sinking deeper into the comfort of the bed, and with every exhale, you are letting go of more of the day. All of the worries, the tasks left unfinished, the expectations placed upon you, none of that matters right now. It has all been put aside. You are fully present in this moment. The Stoics believe that true freedom comes when we stop resisting the present moment and allow ourselves to be in harmony with it. The present moment, as fleeting as it may be, is all we truly have. And tonight, you have chosen to embrace it fully. By allowing yourself to surrender to sleep, to trust that it will come when the time is right, you are accepting the preciousness of this moment. This is your time to rest, to rejuvenate, and to simply be. There's nothing else you need to do. You are enough as you are, as you continue to relax. Think about how much of our daily stress comes from the fear of missing out, the fear of time slipping away. We often rush through life, trying to accomplish as much as we can, fearing that if we don't, we'll waste precious time. But the Stoics would remind us that this anxiety over time is itself a form of attachment to belief that we must control every moment. What the Stoics would encourage you to do tonight is to let go of that anxiety. Sleep is not something you need to control. It will come when it's ready, and in the meantime, your job is to relax and trust the process. When you let go of the need to control, you allow peace to fill the space where anxiety once lived. Your body knows how to rest, and your mind knows how to relax. All you need to do is trust in that natural process. In this moment, you are giving yourself permission to rest fully, without anxiety or stress. You are honoring the impermanence of time by accepting the present, by resting in the now. This is the wisdom of the Stoics, the ability to let go of the need to control everything and to embrace life as it comes. With each slow breath, you are deepening into that state of acceptance. Your body continues to relax, and your mind quiets. There's no rush, there's no need to worry. Tonight, as you lie here, you are practicing the art of letting go. You are not holding on to anything. You are simply allowing yourself to rest. In this peaceful surrender, you are free. Free from the pressure to be anywhere other than here, to do anything other than rest. Sleep will come when it's ready. And in the meantime, you are at peace with that. The Stoics understood that true freedom comes when we accept the natural flow of life. Tonight, you are embracing that flow. By allowing yourself to rest, you are participating in life's natural rhythms, not resisting them, not fighting against them. In doing so, you align yourself with the wisdom of the Stoics. Finding peace in the present moment, take one last deep breath as you continue to drift deeper into relaxation. Let go of any final thoughts, any lingering tension, and allow your mind to become completely still. Sleep is waiting for you, and you are ready to embrace it. You have already done all you can today, and now it's time to surrender. As you settle into the stillness, know that you are in exactly the right place. There is nothing else you need to do. Simply rest. Let the night unfold as it will, and trust that sleep will come when it's ready. You are ready to rest. You are ready to rejuvenate. And with that, sleep will embrace you gently and naturally, as the Stoics would say, in alignment with life's flow. As you continue to ease into this tranquil space, let's consider the importance of embracing solitude before sleep, which the Stoics often regarded as a powerful tool for reflection and peace. In a world filled with distractions and constant noise, solitude is increasingly rare. Yet, the Stoics believed that solitude, particularly in moments of quiet like this, is where we can find clarity and reconnect with our true selves. The Stoics knew that to live a virtuous life, we must sometimes step away from the noise of the world, remove ourselves from the expectations and pressures of others, and spend time alone with our thoughts. This solitude doesn't mean isolation or loneliness. It means stepping into a space where you can truly listen to yourself, reflect on your actions, and center your mind. Tonight, as you lie here ready for sleep, think about how you are experiencing this moment of solitude. You are free from the external noise. There's nothing to rush towards, no obligations to fulfill, and no one else's needs to attend to. This moment is entirely yours. In this solitude, you are able to connect with your inner peace, to rest in the quiet without any distractions or external demands. The Stoics would remind you that embracing solitude is not an escape from life, but a necessary practice to help you live in harmony with yourself and the world around you. By allowing yourself this solitude before sleep, you are giving your mind the space to let go of the day's worries, to release any lingering tensions, and to prepare for the rejuvenating rest that is to come. Imagine now how this solitude feels. Stillness of the room, the quiet of the night, and the comfort of your body resting in the bed. You are alone with your thoughts, yet you are not lonely. In fact, in this moment, you are more connected to yourself than ever. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from being comfortable in one's own company, from being at peace with who you are. As you rest here, think about how solitude allows you to step away from the pressures and distractions of the outside world. You are free to just be, to exist in this peaceful space without the need to constantly prove or do. This is the gift of solitude, a chance to reconnect with yourself, to restore your inner balance, and to embrace the stillness before sleep. There's nothing you need to fix, no expectations to meet, no judgments to make. You are simply here. In this moment, letting go of everything that isn't serving your peace. And in this solitude, you find clarity. The Stoics often wrote about the importance of self-reflection and self-examination, of understanding one's thoughts and actions. And tonight, this solitude is the perfect time to do just that. You don't need to engage in deep philosophical thought, but you can take a moment to reflect on the day. What went well? What could you have done differently? The key is not in judging yourself, but in simply observing, understanding, and letting go. By embracing this solitude, you allow yourself to release any lingering thoughts about the day and to surrender to the rest that is ahead. As you breathe deeply and feel your body sinking even further into relaxation, think about the natural rhythm of solitude. It is not an unnatural state. It is part of the flow of life. Just as nature experiences periods of rest, so too do we. The Stoics believed that nature's cycles were a reflection of how we should live. There is a time to work, a time to engage with the world, and a time to rest and reflect. Tonight, as you rest in solitude, you are embracing the natural cycle of the day. The Stoics would say that embracing these cycles of action and rest, engagement and solitude helps us live a life of balance. By allowing yourself this moment of peaceful solitude before sleep, you are in harmony with the natural world. You are giving your body and mind the rest they need to recharge and prepare for tomorrow, and in doing so, you are cultivating a sense of peace that will stay with you even as the night progresses. Solitude doesn't just prepare you for sleep, also prepares you for the day ahead. By allowing yourself this quiet time, you create a foundation for tomorrow's actions, grounded in the clarity and peace that comes from within. Now, as you sink further into the bed, think about how this solitude is not about escaping from life, but about connecting more deeply with it. The Stoics believed that our true power comes not from external accomplishments, but from our ability to control our inner world. And solitude, like sleep, is a way to reconnect with that inner power. By resting in this moment, by embracing the solitude, you are giving yourself permission to let go of everything that does not belong in this space. There is no need to chase after tomorrow's worries, no need to cling to yesterday's regrets. The only thing that matters now is this moment of peace, of stillness, of connection with yourself. In this space, you find the freedom to simply be. You are not judged by the outside world, and you are free to release any judgments you may hold about yourself. This is the beauty of solitude, allows you to simply exist without pressure, without expectation, and without the need to perform. As you rest here, allow yourself to experience this freedom, knowing that this solitude is part of your natural rhythm, part of your connection to the world around you. The Stoics would say that peace comes when we align with the natural world, when we honor the cycles of action and rest, of engagement and solitude. And tonight, you are honoring that cycle in these quiet moments. You may feel your mind becoming quieter still, your thoughts drifting like leaves on the wind. As you allow these thoughts to pass, you are practicing the Stoic art of mindfulness, of noticing, observing, and letting go. You do not need to judge your thoughts, nor do you need to hold on to them. Just as you are allowing yourself to rest in this peaceful solitude, you are allowing your thoughts to come and go without attachment. This is the art of mindfulness. And it is in this practice that the Stoics found their peace. By observing your thoughts without clinging to them, you create the space for true rest, for true sleep. You are free to release anything that no longer serves you, any lingering thoughts, any tension, any worries. And in this release, you make space for the sleep that is about to embrace you. Feel your body becoming even more relaxed now, and let the peaceful solitude wrap around you like a soft blanket. There is nothing left to do but rest. You are fully present in this moment, embracing the solitude, embracing the stillness. Sleep is coming, and you are ready to welcome it. In this moment of peace, you are at rest not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. You have allowed yourself this time to reconnect with yourself, to release the day and to rest in the quiet. And in this quiet, you will find the deep rest your body and mind need. Sleep will come, as it always does, when the time is right. And in that sleep, you will find renewal, restoration, and the peace that comes with letting go. As you continue to relax deeper into your bed, let's now focus on the Stoic idea of embracing the impermanence of life, and how this can bring a sense of calm before sleep. The Stoics were profoundly aware of the fleeting nature of all things, including our own lives. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, often reminded himself of how short life is and how quickly it passes. He knew that while we can't control the passage of time, we can control how we spend it. This realization can have a profound impact on our ability to rest. When we think about time as finite, it helps us put things into perspective. We begin to realize that the worries and anxieties we often carry are not worth the energy we give them. The Stoics taught that if we live with the awareness of life's brevity, we begin to focus on what truly matters. This could mean focusing on our relationships, living according to our values, and accepting what comes our way without resistance. Tonight, as you lie here preparing for sleep, remember that this moment is a precious one. Time is moving forward, whether you worry about it or not. By embracing the present moment, knowing that it is all you truly have, you can let go of everything that isn't serving you and find peace in the now. Sleep, in its simplest form, is a natural rhythm that aligns with this awareness. You don't need to force sleep, just as you don't need to force any part of life. It will come when the time is right, and when you surrender to it, you find rest. The Stoics believed that true peace comes when we accept the impermanence of life and let go of the need to control everything. So tonight, release your grip on the passing of time and allow yourself to rest fully, knowing that each moment is exactly as it should be. Take a moment to reflect on this idea of impermanence as you breathe slowly and deeply. Life is always moving forward, and so is the night. As you lie here, time continues to move, but there's no need to hurry it along. There's no need to try to control how long it takes to fall asleep, or when sleep will come. You are simply here, now. The Stoics would say that accepting this impermanence frees us from the burden of trying to control things outside of our power. You can't control time, and you can't control the rhythm of your sleep, but you can control your response to it. By accepting the natural process of rest and letting go of the need to manage it, you give yourself the gift of peace. The night will unfold as it will, just as your day did, and you can trust that sleep will come when it's ready. In the quiet moments before sleep, remember that this is all a part of life's natural flow. Your job is not to force sleep, but to allow it to happen when the time is right. The more you let go of expectations, the easier it is to surrender to the natural rhythm of rest. As you relax even more deeply, feel how your body is becoming heavier in the bed. The muscles in your legs, your arms, your neck core are softening, releasing the tension that's accumulated throughout the day. The Stoics understood that rest is a vital part of life, not something to be neglected. They recognized that in order to live a balanced and virtuous life, we must honor the need for rest and rejuvenation. By giving yourself permission to sleep, you are practicing the Stoic belief in taking care of your body and mind. Sleep isn't an escape or a luxury, it's a natural part of the cycle of life. The more you accept this natural rhythm, the easier it is to fall into a restful state. Tonight, you have already done all you can for the day. You've fulfilled your responsibilities, And now it's time to give yourself the gift of rest. Trust that your body knows what to do. Your muscles are relaxing, your breath is slowing, and your mind is letting go. With every breath, you are sinking deeper into relaxation. And in this deep relaxation, sleep will come, not as something to be chased, but as something that happens naturally, in its own time. Think about how much of our stress comes from the fear of losing time, or not using it correctly. In modern life, we often feel pressured to do more, achieve more, and be more. But the Stoics believed that true peace comes from accepting life as it is, and from recognizing that the present moment is enough. The future is uncertain, and the past is already gone. The only thing that is truly real is the present. By focusing on this present moment, we can release the anxiety about what we have or haven't done, and instead find peace in simply being. Tonight, as you lie here, surrender to this moment. You don't need to do anything, think about anything, or change anything. Just breathe, relax, and let go of all the thoughts that might be racing through your mind. You have everything you need for peace right here, right now. This moment is all you have, and it is enough. Sleep will come when it's ready, and you are already preparing for it by being present in this moment of stillness and calm. The Stoics believed that this acceptance of the present is the key to living a fulfilled and peaceful life. And tonight, as you allow yourself to rest, you are embracing this principle. You are fully present in the here and now, and that is enough. Feel how your body is becoming even more relaxed, your muscles softening with each exhale. Your breath is steady, slow, and deep. The world outside may be moving, but inside there is only peace. The Stoics knew that true peace isn't found in external circumstances, but in how we respond to those circumstances. Tonight, you are responding with acceptance. You are allowing yourself to rest fully, to let go of the stresses of the day, and to surrender to the natural process of sleep. The rhythm of your breath is matching the rhythm of the night, slow and steady. There's no rush, no hurry. The night will pass in its own time, and when it's time, sleep will come. You don't need to worry about it or control it. Just as the Stoics believed in the power of accepting what we cannot control, you are practicing that acceptance tonight, letting go of the need to control sleep. In this acceptance, you find peace, and with that peace, sleep will come naturally and effortlessly. So, as you lie here, ready to sleep, know that you have already done everything you need to do today. Sleep is not something you need to chase, but something that will come when you allow it. You are at peace with the passing of time, at peace with the natural rhythm of rest, and at peace with yourself. Let go of any lingering thoughts, any worries about tomorrow or yesterday, and allow yourself to sink deeper into this peaceful space. Sleep is coming, and you are ready to embrace it, knowing that everything will unfold as it should. As you continue to relax, let's now turn to the Stoic practice of focusing on what is truly within your control. The Stoics were wise in teaching that the only thing we can truly control is ourselves, our reactions, our thoughts, and our behaviors. Everything else, including the people around us, the events of the day, and even the outcome of our sleep, lies beyond our control. When it comes to sleep, we often fall into the trap of believing that we must control every aspect of the process. The time it takes to fall asleep, the quality of the rest, or the length of the night's sleep. But the Stoic path is one of relinquishing control over what we cannot influence and focusing only on what we can. As you lie here, preparing for sleep, Think about how much peace comes from releasing the need to control every part of the night. Instead, focus on what is within your power: your breath, your body's relaxation, and your ability to let go. You can't control how quickly sleep comes, but you can control how much you allow yourself to surrender to it. By focusing on the things you can control, you remove the pressure that comes from trying to force sleep and allow your body and mind to relax fully. Tonight, practice this Stoic lesson. Let go of the need to control the timing of your sleep and simply allow it to happen. Trust that your body knows what to do. As you breathe in and out, allow yourself to relax into this moment, releasing all the expectations you might have had about sleep. You don't need to force anything. You only need to let go, trust in the process, and be present in the quiet dot. Feel how your body softens with each breath. With every inhale, you relax further. And with every exhale, you release the tension of the day. The Stoics would remind you that peace comes from focusing on your response to things, not the things themselves. Sleep is the same. You don't need to control it. You only need to accept it. If sleep comes quickly, wonderful. If it takes a little longer, that's okay too. In either case, you are practicing the Stoic art of acceptance. Instead of worrying about how or when sleep will come, you focus only on your ability to surrender to the night. This act of surrender is powerful. It is a practice of trusting in the natural rhythm of your body and life. When you release control, you free yourself from the anxiety of waiting for sleep to come, and instead, you open yourself up to rest. With each breath, you grow more relaxed, knowing that everything you need is already within you. You can't force sleep, but you can. Let go of the struggle, and in doing so, you make space for rest to come naturally. As you continue to relax, consider how much of our daily stress comes from the desire to control every outcome. We constantly plan, strategize, and try to manage every aspect of our lives. But the Stoics taught that true peace comes when we learn to stop fighting against life and begin to flow with it. This includes the process of sleep. Instead of worrying about how well or how fast you will sleep, consider the simple act of surrendering to the moment. Your body is already preparing for rest. Your muscles are loosening, your mind is slowing, and your breath is deepening. You are in exactly the right place to let go. The Stoics believed that life is full of uncontrollable variables, and the key to peace is learning to accept what is beyond our influence. Sleep is no different. You cannot control it, but you can control how you respond to it. And your response tonight is one of surrender, of letting go of the need to manage the night's rest. This surrender allows your body to relax deeply without the tension of expectation or frustration. The more you let go of control, the deeper your rest will be. The Stoics believed that acceptance is the key to peace, and by embracing this idea, you are creating the perfect environment for sleep to unfold naturally. Now, as your body grows heavier in the bed, take a moment to reflect on the natural cycles of life and how sleep fits into this rhythm. The Stoics believed that everything in life has its own natural cycle seasons, tides, and even our own lives. Just as the sun rises and sets each day, and the tide ebbs and flows, sleep follows its own natural rhythm. The more we try to force it, the more we disrupt that flow. But when we allow sleep to come as it naturally does, we align ourselves with the cycles of nature. Tonight, by letting go of the need to control sleep, you are participating in this natural flow. You are embracing the rhythm of rest, trusting that your body knows when it is time to sleep, just as it knows when to wake. The Stoics would tell you that peace comes when we accept the natural flow of life. There's no need to rush, no need to force. Just like nature, sleep will come in its own time. By accepting this natural rhythm, you are aligning yourself with peace. And in that peace, sleep will find you. As you breathe in and out, continue to let go of the need to control the night. Allow your body to sink even deeper into relaxation. The bed beneath you is a safe and supportive place where you can rest completely, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. There's nothing else to do but surrender. Feel how your breath slows and becomes more peaceful. With each exhale, release the tension of the day. There's no need to keep thinking about what you need to do tomorrow or what happened earlier today. Those things can wait. Right now, your only task is to rest, to allow sleep to come naturally. The more you embrace the idea of surrender, the more easily you will let go. The Stoics believed that this was the path to true peace, not in fighting against life, but in accepting it as it is, with all of its imperfections. Sleep, like life, doesn't need to be controlled. It simply needs to be allowed to unfold. And tonight, you are embracing that natural flow, trusting that rest will come when it's ready, without force or struggle. You are giving yourself permission to let go, to relax deeply, and to surrender to the rhythm of the night. With every deep, slow breath, you are drawing closer to the peaceful sleep your body and mind have been waiting for. The more you let go, the easier it becomes to fall into that deep, restful state. The Stoics would say that when we surrender to what is, we align with the flow of the universe. In the same way, by surrendering to the process of sleep, you align yourself with the natural rhythm of rest. And as you let go of the need to control, you create space for sleep to come in its own time. There's no rush, no pressure, just relaxation, just peace. Allow yourself to rest deeply, knowing that everything will unfold naturally. You are exactly where you need to be, and sleep will come when the time is right. As you continue to relax into the deep stillness of the night, let's explore the final step of surrender, complete letting go. The Stoics often spoke of the importance of relinquishing control over everything we cannot change. In life, so much is outside of our influence: the actions of others, the circumstances we find ourselves in, and even the rhythm of sleep. We are often drawn to try and control these external factors, believing that by doing so, we will achieve peace. But the Stoics would remind us that this is an illusion. True peace is found when we learn to surrender, to accept things as they are, without resistance. Tonight, as you lie here, completely at rest, think about the beauty of letting go. Sleep is one of those things that cannot be controlled, no matter how much we try. And yet, the more we release our need to control it, the more easily it comes to us. When we surrender to sleep, we allow our minds and bodies to return to their natural rhythm, and we invite peace into every fiber of our being. So, tonight, allow yourself to completely let go of the pressure to sleep, to force yourself into rest. Instead, simply accept that sleep will come when it's ready, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. In the quiet of the night, there is nothing left for you to do but rest. The Stoics believed that life was best lived in alignment with nature, in a way that allowed us to be at peace with whatever comes our way. This is the essence of acceptance: letting go of the need to control and trusting that everything will unfold in its own time. As you lie here, you are aligning with that natural flow, releasing the tension that comes from holding on to things beyond your control. You are simply present, embracing the stillness, and allowing the world to pass you by for this moment. The pressure to sleep vanishes. Sleep will come when it's ready, and when it does, it will be the natural culmination of everything you've already done, letting go, accepting, and resting in the moment. Feel the deep relaxation settle over your body. Every muscle in your body, from your toes to your head, is releasing the tension that has built up throughout the day. Your body, knowing what it needs, is sinking further into the bed, becoming one with the comfort that surrounds you. With every breath you take, your mind slows. The thoughts that once rushed in and out of your consciousness begin to quiet. The worries of the day are no longer clinging to you. With each exhale, imagine letting go of those final thoughts, those final moments of tension. The Stoics would say that in releasing our attachment to our thoughts and our outcomes, we become free. Tonight, you are practicing that freedom. You are not holding on to anything anymore. You are not holding on to the idea of when sleep should come or how deeply it should be. You are simply resting in the peace of the present moment, knowing that everything you need is already here. There's no need to rush. There's no need to force anything. The peace that comes with complete surrender is profound. You are now entering a state of true rest, where the mind is calm, the body is at ease, and the soul is free. As you continue to breathe deeply, feel your body becoming even more relaxed, your limbs heavier, your muscles softer. There's nothing else to do but let go. And as you let go, you create the perfect environment for sleep to come. The Stoics also reminded us of the importance of focusing on our own inner peace. Regardless of the external circumstances around us, the world can be chaotic, unpredictable, and at times overwhelming. But within us lies the ability to find peace, regardless of what happens around us. The Stoics taught that our reactions to events are what truly shape our experience, not the events themselves. By accepting what is outside of our control and focusing only on our own thoughts and actions, we can maintain our peace. And tonight, as you prepare to sleep, this Stoic wisdom becomes the foundation of your rest. You are choosing peace over the chaos of thoughts, over the uncertainties of the future. You are choosing to release everything that isn't serving you, everything that isn't in your control. You are giving yourself permission to simply be. Sleep is not something you need to chase or achieve. It is a natural part of life, a gift that will come in its own time. By accepting that, you allow yourself to relax fully, to let go completely, and to rest deeply. The Stoics understood that peace is an inside job. It isn't something that comes from external circumstances. It is something we cultivate by accepting what is, releasing attachment, and surrendering to the natural flow of life. And tonight, you are practicing exactly that. You are surrendering to sleep, to the quiet of the night, and to the natural rhythm of your body's rest. Think now about how you can carry this peace forward into the rest of your life. The Stoics believed that life's challenges, struggles, and obstacles are an inherent part of the human experience. But they also believed that how we respond to those challenges is entirely within our control. The same principle applies to sleep. While you can't control when or how deeply you sleep, you can control your response to it. By choosing to surrender to sleep with grace and patience, you are practicing acceptance, letting go of the need for perfection, and trusting that your body knows what it needs. This approach can be applied to all aspects of life. By choosing to let go of the need to control everything and focusing only on what is within your power, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Tonight, as you rest, you are already practicing that peace. You are already in alignment with the Stoic principles of acceptance, detachment, and surrender. And in this space, you find the freedom to rest fully and peacefully as you drift even deeper into relaxation. Let the stillness of the night settle over you like a soft blanket. There is nothing left to do now. No worries, no tasks, no pressures, just rest. You are at peace with the present, with your body's need for rest, and with the natural flow of life. This moment, this stillness, is all you need. Sleep will come when it's ready and you are ready to embrace it. Allow yourself to relax further, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. The day is over and the night is yours. There is nothing more to do but rest. And as you surrender to this moment, you give yourself the gift of deep, peaceful sleep.